Guys, it's Mitch Motormass here. We're back coming into the modding video, and hope you guys enjoyed the first one. We're going to cut back to the audio I recorded on the day now.
So next one, so we talked about comfort, talked about practical. Let's go cosmetic, because cosmetic is cosmetic. Comfort, the other one is, I've completely missed this out in comfort, is heated grips. Now I don't have them, but I am very jealous of all my friends that do. I do a little bit of riding in the colder times, and it's probably going to get a little bit cold, and you'll remember from the Cosmetic Run video I was freezing. Yeah, so heated grips is another really good one. That's a comfort mod. And you can do other stuff as well to make it, to err it on the side of a performance mod, depending on what you do when you take your grips off in the first place. So let's go with cosmetic mods, because I want to leave the performance mods till last, just because yeah, Wellington Road is a very, very busy road. Just making sure that Mason doesn't disappear on me, and this dude's kindly veered off to the left a bit so I can sneak past. Yeah, so cosmetic mods, so that's sticker sets, exhausts to a point, and I'll talk about the difference when we talk about them. And even you know, the grips and levers that I've got, once again to a point. And they sort of fall under three categories anyway. Yeah, so cosmetic mods, the stickers, once again, this is one where I would just go, no one's going to care that you put a sticker set on in terms of buying your bike, so only do it for you. Eventually I'm going to get a sticker set. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it for the R3, probably not straight away, just because I still haven't decided whether I'm going to start tracking, like turn it into a pure track bike when I get the 10RA, or keep it as a street bike or anything like that. Yeah, because I want to get some custom sticker sets with, you know, all my social media tags and stuff on it eventually. So if you know any good sticker websites and you know any good designers to get me a logo, please comment. That I want to incorporate our riding group's logo in it, as on the stickers, probably not my logo obviously. But yeah, back to, yeah, so sticker sets is one, you just got to accept that no one's going to care. That's the thing. Other ones that are sort of cosmetic, sort of comfort, sort of practical, is changing your style of mirrors. Right, some people change, like for example on the R3 to the handlebar mirrors, because I think the R3 handlebar mirrors are the R3 stock mirrors are ugly. Others change it because they're actually, you know, they're in full tuck most of the time, so like, you know, they get handlebar mirrors so they can actually see their mirrors and use them properly. Yeah, so mirrors, once again, it is really a personal preference, but once again, go with the idea that, hey, anyone that I try and sell this bike to, or do anything like that, is not going to care, not going to pay any extra money because I've got that particular mod on it. What other sort of cosmetic mods could you do? The other sort of, not purely cosmetic, the other mods I'll talk about when we get to, exhaust. So I'm going to use this as the leeway into performance exhaust. So there's obviously the two ways you can modify your exhaust. can get a completely new full system, which obviously you'll need your ECU update and all of that. You need your ECU update, but you get your full system on your slip-ons. So slip-ons obviously only going to change your sound, and maybe a little bit of your performance, but not too much. Oh god, Mason's gone off ahead, so I've got to hope that he knows to turn right up. He probably will. Yeah, so exhaust, slip-on, like I've got a slip-on mine, but I know for a fact if I go to sell my bike, no one's going to care that I've got that. No one's going to care pretty much about any of the mods I've got, because they're not super super fancy, super expensive. But yeah, so slip-on, you know, it's just going to change the sound and maybe a slightly better economy depending on what brand slip-on you get, and, but most of them I'm pretty sure are just sound. Full system, you know, you're going to get a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more, sometimes better economy, sometimes worse economy. Yeah, he knows to turn right there. Because that would have been a little bit awkward. Yeah, so exhausts, I think if you're going to keep your bike for a long time, definitely, you know, full system you should only do if you're going to keep your bike for a long time, or you're planning on racing it. But obviously if you're building your own race bike, you probably don't need my advice. Yeah, so let's talk about what are some other performance mods. So let's talk about some of the ones I have and then talk about that. So we've got the short levers, adjustable levers, so this is performance, comfort. You know, it has made, like, I didn't mind the stock levers, they were good, but it has made quick, like faster shifting and faster clutch operation, and I use my brakes a lot more aggressively now, and it's just made everything a lot easier. He's probably going to miss this turn off, so we're just going to go straight, and that's okay. He'll know where he's going from there. Yeah, he's definitely missed it. That's alright. I think this takes us slightly... Oh god, okay, that was the quick away. That's alright. He's just going to be lining for the princess now, I'm pretty sure. How long have they been going for? That's a good question. But yeah, so talk about some of the ones. So levers made it super easy to operate. Adjustable foot pegs, so I've got a bit more of an aggressive foot peg to the stock R3, so that's been really good. I really like it, other than I had some issues. Once again, don't go the cheap stuff. Actually just wait until you get something that's actually a bit better quality, in my opinion. From my experience of buying the cheap stuff. Same with the levers actually. They haven't been too bad. I've had more issues with the foot pegs. I've had to 3D print and weld some stuff to get it sorted. Which, other than that, it's been really good. So what else? Okay, the grips once again sort of comfort more so than that. But you can change out your throttle tube for an R6 throttle tube, or a shorter throttle, or a longer throttle if you really want it. But most people I know that modify their throttle tube, they're usually doing it for a shorter, so quarter turn rather than, or 1/6 turn rather than quarter, or 1/8 instead of 1/6, for wide open throttle. Yeah, so that's sort of that one. So other performance mod is upgrading your suspension. Once again, if you're not racing, it's probably not super worth it, and I've realised I've just missed a cosmetic mod that I have, so I'll talk about that in a second. But yes, suspension, if you're not racing, it's super worth it. On a street bike, yeah, not super worth to upgrade the suspension, just because, you know, you're not pushing your suspension hard enough anyway. My biggest complaint, and I didn't talk about it during the time I talked about the R3 video, but it's probably because it wasn't really a beginner problem. It's probably a bit more of an experienced rider's problem, so it doesn't fit the beginner bike rating sort of thing, is the lack of adjustable, like the adjustable suspension on this is like impossible to adjust. I'm pretty sure on my year it's actually welded. So if you need to adjust your suspension, you go like get aftermarket suspension. The stock suspension adjusting for most bikes is a bit substandard. Yeah, so geez, I've been talking for ages. I'm gonna have to cut this video somewhere and shorten it or whatever. The group chat for today is this weekend is popping off. Oh, how nice. Yeah. So yeah, suspension definitely a worthwhile upgrade if you're looking to push, like if you're just a street rider that doesn't do twisties a lot, so you're mostly commuting, do not even think about upgrading your suspension. It's really only for those people that really push and occasionally take their street bike to track days. I think they're the only people that are going to get any sort of bang for your buck out of a suspension upgrade. So yeah. Tail tidy is the one I missed, so comfort cosmetic mod. You know, I like how it looks, and that's really the only reason I did it. And it's the only reason anyone's going to do it, but once again, no one's going to care. It probably won't lower your resale value having a tail tidy on it, but you're not going to get any resale value out of it, where you might get some with a full system or upgraded suspension or good quality aftermarket levers. Yeah. Alright, that's sort of all I wanted to talk to in this week's video. Once again, I'm trying to keep them weekly at the moment during season. So yeah, we'll see whether I think of anything interesting to talk about while we're on our way, or else I will see you tomorrow morning when we're out in leaving Lindenow, probably more so leaving Omeo. Let's go past. Oh, no, we can stick past. Yeah, so we'll see what's going on. I'll see you guys in the next video either way. What's going on, guys? It's Mitch Motormass here, just giving you a little travel update. This will probably just be stuck on top of the ramble about mods. So we're just out of Lindenow now. It's been a long trip. It's 8:40 now. Stopped in Sale for dinner and fill up petrol. Yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you are enjoying all of my content. You enjoy this great Alpine sub-series like I did with the Alpine Run series. Yeah, so make sure, if you're enjoying this sort of videos, like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Follow my Instagram, handles below in the description. And I'll be popping in this description, there'll be some links to all of the mods I talked about before, you know, in general.